and tapping into abilities they should not possess. No doubt it has something to do with the latent power still lingering within the rocks.
You would lead these intruders against us.
Darkroot cannot control the hammer, Hularog. He will destroy High Mountain, not conquer it.
Either way, I will enjoy every moment of it. Rockmora, crush!
Okay, I'm back.
Okay. So yeah, sorry. There was one that I didn't say, which was the bronze Dragonflight, which they are, which the healer spec actually like uses a combination of green and bronze. Bronze is like time magic.
Ah.
Yeah. So the bronze Dragonflight's all about like timey-wimey shit.
Timey?
Yeah, timey-wimey shit.
How many tanks are there? Specs are, classes are there? Not a lot.
I think it's
Oh,
6.
Big? Kinda low.
That's a lot, honestly. That's a decent amount. Because there's Warrior, Paladin, Death Knight, Monk,
Wow.
Druid, and Demon Hunter. That was 6, right? Yeah, so like some as I was saying before, like some classes only have 2 specs. So like obviously like when Evoker launched it only had 2. Them adding a 3rd spec to Evoker was completely unexpected and out of nowhere. No one knew that was gonna happen. That's pretty unusual actually. And then yeah,
maybe they just felt it was
I think what it was is that they had planned to do the 3rd spec the entire time. It just wasn't ready when Dragonflight came out, so they delayed it so that it would be better when it came out. I think that's what they were doing, honestly. But they didn't say that. I'm just guessing that they just wanted to polish it more before they put it into the game. But like Demon Hunter is also considered like a hero class, right? And that one
Demon Hunter?
yeah.
It's considered healer.
No, hero, like a hero class.
What do you mean by that?
Classes that like start at a higher level and they are like kind of like really iconic to the lore. Like they're like a very specific thing in the lore rather than like just being a generic thing that a lot of people can be. So like, Death Knight was the first hero class they added to the game.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I mean, I've known about Dark Knight for a long time.
Death Knight, not Dark Knight.
Death Knight.
Yeah, Death Knight.
Which can
What's really cool? So Death Knight can be every race, but what's cool is that it has. Oh god, fucking damn it! Yeah, I forgot. I always die to that once because I fucking forget that this mob does that dumbass shit. Anyways, every race can be a Death Knight, but they have a special look when they're a Death Knight because Death Knights are undead, right? So you get like an undead version of that race.
That's actually kind of cool.
Yeah, and you can only play as that like undead version of the race as a Death Knight.
I assume it's kind of lackluster for the humans, just because, you know, for the Alliance.
I guess that it does look different from the Forsaken specifically, because there is a race called Undead, right?
Yeah.
But that's like specifically the Undead race that you can play is like the
zombies.
Nah, they're like the humans that were like resurrected by Arthas, but they like broke free from his control, and they were like and they were fucking like originally sheltered by Sylvanas, but that has changed a little bit in the lore over time. But yeah,
aren't they starting to try team up the Alliance and the?
Oh yeah, at this point in the story, they're like not even. They're like basically just allies at this point. Like,
but you can't play with each other yet. Because
yes,
there's going to be guilds. Wait, you can?
Yes.
Wait, you can actually.
Yeah.
Wait. You can party up with and do dungeons with.
Yeah. Well, no, you can, but it's specifically only pre-made like group content. So like you can't quest in the open world and stuff with each other, and like you can't like because
maybe maybe next DLC or something.
I don't know. They might leave that alone. They might like they're thinking about it, but they might leave the questing stuff alone because if they ever want to like do a faction war again in the future, that'd be kind of weird, right? I don't know.
I mean, why would like story-wise it wouldn't make sense?
Yeah.
For a faction war to be happening.
I mean, something like they might do some twisted turn of the story, and then something happens.
What if it's like just a friendly bout between factions? That like if they say like we wanna see which faction is stronger.
I mean, there's still like PvP matches and stuff. I don't know. Like I'm just saying. I don't know if they'll do that, but you can do dungeons and raids. Now, one thing that's a little unfortunate is you can do dungeons and raids, but as I said, only pre-made stuff. So that means it's when you get a group together and then you walk into that content. So you can't like queue together for anything that's queued.
Oh.
Oh my fucking god. I just got pelted by Jagged Disc.
Hey, you dying.
Yeah.
You don't like this dungeon?
I hate these mobs in particular. Fuck, man. I'm so bad. But I was also not getting healed, so there's that. But
are you a healer? I thought you were a healer.
No, I'm playing. Like... I told you I'm playing DPS.
You not have anything that could self-heal?
I do, but I was like half HP. Look, I did get hit by something, but I could have been helped. But it's okay.
It's okay.
But it's okay. It's not a big deal. Anyways.
That thing next to you, Guardian. That's your Guardian.
What?
That tentacle thing.
I don't know. I summon fucking tentacle monsters sometimes. It's not a button I hit. It just happens. Like it's just a passive thing that happens.
What is that guy right next to you? That giant like wolf looking guy.
He's a Tauren. He's playing. Oh wait, what? Oh, he's the mage. Oh, wait, I didn't even know Taurens could be mages. Maybe that's one of the new things they added recently.
I was like, what is that? What is he doing? He's just shooting fire.
Yeah, he's
So that's something you didn't know either, huh?
Well, they recently added a bunch of new race class combos.
Because a lot of classes were race locked.
Yeah.
I know that.
Well, they've been over time. They've slowly been adding more combinations.
I mean, that's
so,
good.
like, literally last major patch, they added a bunch of new ones. Like, I don't know all of them off the top of my head. Like, for example, I remember whenever they added it, I made a Tauren Rogue, which you weren't able to do for the longest time.
Because it doesn't make sense, but okay.
I mean, it's fucking hilarious, though.
Yeah, I know it's hilarious, but it's just
I named it. I named my Tauren Rogue Hidden Cow Level.
that fits way too well. Oh my fucking god, yes. Yes. There's no such thing as a hidden cow level. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I know. That's kind of the point, right? Like, yeah, you don't see me. There is no such thing.
I got voicemails. Probably just junk though. Why are you a complete shadow? Is that like a shadow form ability?
That's actually what it's called. Oh my god. There you go.
I mean, it makes sense because you're in the shadow form.
Yeah, I don't know, the fact that you got the name exactly right. Yeah, that's what it's actually called, shadow form. Yep.
Wow. I'm already a pro at it. Man, I haven't even played for a second yet, and it's I'm already knowing ability name.
Yeah, it makes you kind of like shadowy, and it just buffs all your damage. That's all it does. But
ow, how long does it last?
You just keep it on. It's like a stance.
That's still okay.
There used to be downsides, but like way back in the day. But it's just kind of a. It's basically just a visual
thing. It's making
thing.
it passive. It's making it passive at this point.
Well, they let you toggle it on and off so that if you want to just like look at your character, you can, because it's kind of hard to actually.
Yeah, but if you just make it a passive, so yeah, it's more of like, oh, this is just like a transmog option. Do you want to look like a shadow or do you not? While you're always having the buff.
Well,
anyway.
they have glyphs you can get that make the shadow form look different. Like there's different. I don't have any of them. I never bothered going and getting. I don't even know how. I think you have to do some quest line. But
okay.
Yeah, so glyphs are a thing in the game, which that's something I really haven't messed around with yet. I really should look into those. But basically, they're little like cosmetic features you can unlock that will like change. That'll like change like certain things about classes. Like for example, like Druid is the biggest thing that they do glyphs for all the time, where you can get different versions of your forms, like different.
That makes complete sense.
Yeah, because like Druid's forms they have is they have bear form, they have cat. No, let me just say it. They have bear form, cat form, moonkin form, and travel form.
Moonkin.
Yeah. What the fuck? That was the most unfortunate thing, dude. There's nothing I could. Yeah, dude. There was an AOE under my feet. I was trying to walk out of it, and then
I couldn't even see the AOE, and you just got pushed.
I'm just gonna release. No. That's not. I didn't get pushed. I got pulled.
Hmm.
Okay,
I have a question about mounts and how they look. Can dragons be mounts, like normal mounts, or no?
Okay, so before dragon riding was added, there's obviously tons of mounts that are dragons that are in the game that are just normal
But
fucking
They
mounts.
still, yes.
So those ones are still just normal fucking mounts. The only ones that are you can dragon ride with are the newer ones they added with Dragonflight that are called Dragonflying mounts. Now they are going to change that. Eventually, they're I think it's 10.2 they're doing this. I'm not sure. The next major patch.
When's that patch?
Like in a month or two.
Oh. Well, no, it might not be playing then.
But they are making it so that all the kind of Drake mounts that are from the older ones will be able to dragonfly.
Now that makes sense.
Now I think they're also going to add a button that lets you toggle between dragon riding and normal flying as well.
Okay, that's neat. Are you summoning all these ghosts? What's happening?
Yeah, that's also just kind of passive though. When when I do damage with certain abilities, it just summons ghosts, and then they just fly to your target and do damage.
Because, I mean, when you first started attacking, it was just like, holy cow, that's like a huge burst of DPS. It's kind of interesting that you can get a glyph for your shadow form. Like, I wonder what, like, it would change it to, because it's not really going to be a shadow.
I think there's one that just makes it so that it's still like shadowy, but it covers your character a little less, so like you can see your character a little better. But I think there's more. I think there's other ones too that just make the visual effect look different. But as I said, I haven't really looked into it, so I don't know for sure. I just know that someone mentioned that it's a thing, and I don't know. I'm just lazy. I just haven't gone and looked for it. These are things that are not even new. Like, I think they've been in the game for a while. I just haven't done it.
17 gigabytes remaining.
Yeah, it'll probably be done by the time we finish this dungeon.
Don't think you're getting the time that you want.
That first bar is just for 3 chests. We're still fine. So that timer on the right, that's a weak aura. The normal timer doesn't give you all the information.
So you're not getting 3 chests from beating the dungeon?
Yeah, but so like basically the first bar is like means you don't get 3 chests, and the second bar means you don't get 2 chests. But if you still time it within the last bar, you still get 1 chest. Which, all I care about is timing it, so as long as we time it within that last bar, I'm fine. There's only... Unless we wipe, I think we'll be okay. I'll be honest, I haven't been playing the best in this run, because I'm honestly kind of more distracted by us talking. But it's fine.
I mean, now you got someone new to play with.
Yeah.
I know you played with someone else too in hardcore.
Yeah, I was playing with Jacob. He kind of stopped playing though. I had a different character. I had a separate character I was playing with him. I mean, he might play again. I don't know.
Hey,
he kind of goes on and off.
If he does, I could join.
Oh yeah.
I mean, get 3-man going.
I don't know. You could try classic later, but I think you should definitely just start with retail. I don't know. You might like classic, but I think you would like retail better. Just, I don't know. Classic is very slow. Like literally everything you do is very slow. So I just don't know. I just don't think you would like that. Like leveling takes 100 hours and like you have to. You get
only for the most hardcore.
Hold on. Well, leveling takes. Well, no, it's a lot easier game. Like if you're just playing it not hardcore, like it's a way simpler game than retail. But the thing is that like leveling takes like 100 hours to get from 1 to 60, and you don't get a mount until level 40, which is like probably 50 hours into the game or 60 hours in the game, right? And like you have to walk everywhere, and the dungeons are like 1.5 to 2 hours long, and I don't know. I think all that stuff, like it's a really chill game. I like playing it to just kind of mindlessly play something. and like the obviously the leveling experience is a lot more. It's more of the game. Like retail is a lot more about the end game, where like classic, like kind of the leveling experience is more of the game. Like that kind of like is the game, right?
Yeah.
Which is it's its own experience, right? Like I like both, but I just think that you. I mean, I could be wrong, but I think that you would rather enjoy a more fast-paced, like a slightly more complicated game, I guess. Like
Now, I would say I liked 14 was kind of middle rounded. It wasn't that fast paced.
I mean, it gets fast-paced when you're at endgame stuff, but yeah, it's very.
Yeah, I mean,
the combat's
almost
pretty
at the
slow. The combat's
would-
pretty slow in like dungeons and stuff. Like I don't know.
Yeah,
And also,
I like the bosses.
WoW-
but the
WoW
dungeons
is-
were just not fun. Just
WoW is a
swimming.
lot more responsive too. Like the fucking your buttons are like way faster. Like I don't know. The standard, like obviously you have some classes that play faster in 14, but like the standard GCD in WoW is, or sorry, the standard GCD in 14 is like 2.5 seconds. Right now mine on Shadow Priest is 1.1 second. And
Holy
also,
shit.
that's without my cooldown. I have a 2-minute cooldown called PI that makes it way faster. I'm gonna say it's on 12 seconds, but I'm gonna use it on the boss. I'm gonna save it for the boss.
The
And
final boss.
yeah, this is the final boss right here. I wasn't gonna just use it on those ads that were almost dead. That's all I
How
meant.
long do you think? How long do you think this fight is gonna last?
Like 4 or 5 minutes. We're fine.
Unless you wipe.
Yeah, unless we wipe. If we wipe, it's GG.
GG. So don't stay grouped up completely.
No, we want to stay grouped up on this one actually. Oh fuck, dude. Okay, it's fine.
What happened?
We want to try to spawn that mob on top of the rock, so we don't have to have him run, but we didn't have to move it too far. Those ads, basically, you stun them by running them into the giant rocks. So this brown swirly,
it's like-
that brown swirly spawns that rock, like you can bait it, and then you gotta kite the mob into the thing. But you can try to like bait the mob to spawn on top of it and get instant stunned.
Oh. Cool.
But you also have to use these rocks to hide behind an ability that he's gonna do in a second here. So for Magma Wave, you just gotta get behind the rock.
Is it gonna destroy the rocks?
Yeah.
Did you already use your long cooldown attack?
Yeah, I did. It's gonna come up in another 30 seconds.
Oh, my game's almost done.
Oh yeah, by the way, this game's a little demanding. Your computer, I mean, I played it on that computer just fine, but I'd probably just lower the settings a bit. Put it on maybe...
It was a little demanding. Are you?
Yeah, I mean, I played it on that computer just fine, but I would probably... There's like graphics presets, right? I'd probably put it on like 5 or something. Like there's number like 1 through 10. I'd probably play it on like 5 on that computer.
Mm. Should I start it up now?
Wait, is it done?
Yeah, it's done.
I mean, let me finish this dungeon and I'm gonna watch you start it up and stuff.
You can want me to watch?
Yeah, I mean, it's literally about to die. There we go, easy. Wow, we two chested it.